Phew. I hope you have even the slightest idea what the hell we're doing, because I don't even remember Metroid Prime. It's been so long since we recorded.
It's been a while, but I remember. We're in the dark, so...
Light up the night, son. Why is it so dark? Oh, now we got scary vision, spooky vision.
Too spooky vision.
Five Nights at Talon 4. What if you could mod Five Nights at Freddy's to be Samus Aran?
It would be a much easier game.
Ah, the good times. I still haven't played that game. It's probably why my YouTube channel is a complete failure. It's because there's no video of me with my dumb fat face in the corner screaming at Five Nights at Freddy's.
Alright, so we actually have to go to the lore.
But not the data.
It's logbook. Chozo, not artifacts. Go back.
That's right, we're looking for these fucking things.
We need this one, which apparently I didn't scan. That might be the last one you get from the boss.
The boss.
Spirit.
Is she like, this proves that I was on the battlefield?
So Spirit, Newborn, and Elder. Elder is in a tower, so it's atop their fortress. Pendran. This is where I was. I was going to the tower for Elder.
Who wins in a fight between the boss and Samus Aran?
Samus, I think.
Nah, that's a good answer. I don't know, though. The boss, damn, man. She's seen some shit. Samus never had to cut Revolver Ocelot out of her stomach in the worst cesarean section I could ever imagine. Because the boss is like, look, I had to cut a baby out of me, and she's been cut down the middle like a samurai went aboard her.
Yeah.
And Big Boss is like, holy shit, were you drunk? She's like, it was goddamn D-Day. I was on a beach cutting a baby out of me with a penknife.
What did you
Jack,
want?
cut me some slack. Yeah. And then Big Boss is like, I'm going to shoot you in the head now. Oh, spoilers for Snake Eater, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I think most people either don't care or they already know.
Or they're dead. They're the Patriots.
Too easy. Too easy.
These enemies are predictable.
With that, now we got like a fuck ton of power-ups and shit.
Fuck ton of power-ups and shit. That's an actual box quote on the back of Metroid Prime.
There's a fuck ton of power-ups and shit. Alright.
Son, it's the Legend of Metroid, and it's really awesome. Those three sharks are pretty jawsome. Do you have any idea where we're going?
Yeah.
Then why are you shooting the wall?
Now, hang on. It's out the right way. So this is the right way.
There's a large fuel cell here. Well, that's good to know.
Radion, alright.
That's a pop-up fun fact, son. Do-do-do-do.
Right, what's the missile button again? Oh, there we go.
Wow. You're just getting around to doing this?
No, I can only do it with the magma beam. We just got that. Remember?
No. I don't.
Well, we were just recording, so...
That's true. That's right, because I remember you promised that if you didn't finish Metroid Prime, that you would come over every day and play video games. So you must be still recording, because that hasn't happened. God, I remember the pained look on your face when I asked you if you wanted to play more Metroid. I didn't even tell you. I wouldn't dare. We were sitting in my living room on my my old computer that I set up for my roommate so he could play Counter-Strike on it. And Garrett was playing Payday on his account, getting in fat levels and shit. And I was like, hey, Garrett, you know what would be novel? And he's like, what? And I was like, why don't we record a video for my YouTube channel? And Garrett got like this blank look on his face, like he's being approached by a rabid dog and was trying not to agitate it. And he was like, okay, Ben. And when you went out on the back porch for a minute, I assumed, even though we're on the second floor, you were just going to jump off of it.
No. It wasn't like that at all.
Then you walked in here and it was Metroid time.
Metroid time, baby. Alright, so we only have 2 more things to get, actually. So, I mean, I'm not going to make any promises. But, I mean, if all things go according to plan, I mean, it shouldn't be that much longer.
That was a Nintendo Wii. What the hell was that?
It was in options.
Oh.
So, all the options.
I was like, does Samus have a Wii? No wonder.
She's got, it's in the fucking future, and in her fucking spaceship, she's just got a Wii set up.
She had a PS3, but Ridley destroyed it.
And that's why she hates Ridley.
And she has an Xbox 360, but Adam didn't tell her she was allowed to play it. She was like, permission to play Call of Duty, sir, and Adam was like, denied.
The Edge.
Now you get in here and cry with your titties hanging out. You're a strong, independent woman.
Innovators. Alright, this is Great Poison. Yeah, the Tunnel of the Great Poison. That's back in Chozo Ruins.
Great Poison. That's
the last one we have to get here is in Pandaron's Edge. So it's going to be something with
He's
Edge.
the little ninja prince from Final Fantasy IV, but I'm sure you knew that.
I did, yeah.
People love Final Fantasy IV. Surprisingly, I'm not that huge into it because I didn't play it like back in the day. I went straight from Final Fantasy 1 to Final Fantasy 6.
Right, so
I didn't need any of that filler, which in America 4, aka 2, would have been the only filler, but you know. We're not here to discuss the linguistics, the linguini of my Final Fantasy history, Gary. I've actually played, well, I quote played all of them because one summer after I graduated high school, and I was like, oh hey, I'm a high school graduate with not that many responsibilities. I'll just play video games. I played through all 10 of the current. At the time there were 11 Final Fantasies, but you can't actually beat. The only way you beat Final Fantasy 11 is you quit playing it. But
which you did beat.
Yeah, I did. I mastered that shit. You make you a Mithra Red Mage waifu, and then you find porn of it on the internet, and that's how you win.
Alright, you did it.
Son, I was high level. Which, I mean, I had played all the PlayStation ones and 10
all up
to that point. So basically, the only thing I did different when I did that full playthrough of all the games that one summer was I played the Origins version of Final Fantasy 2, which people hate on. It's kind of rough. It ain't bad. It's the forefront of the Saga series, so you know I'm going to enjoy it. I played a ROM hack of NES Final Fantasy 3 because the Nintendo DS didn't even exist yet, much less the DS version of that game, which the DS version of that game is fucking terrible. I played Final Fantasy 4 and then 5. Oh, I played a fan-translated Final Fantasy 5 because I had it on the PlayStation, but for some reason, whenever you port a Super Nintendo game to the PlayStation, which really has only been done in Square Enix, Squaresoft, yeah, I don't know what they're doing in Jazzercising.
Yeah,
but it runs like fucking garbage. Like, the PlayStation could load an entire Super Nintendo game in its fucking RAM, and yet when you run like Final Fantasy 4 or Chrono Trigger or something on it, it's a goddamn laggy mess. I don't understand.
Alright.
What are we doing, son? Killing Metroids? Getting a high score?
We actually haven't killed any Metroids. We're gonna avoid that because they're, I don't want to have to waste.
Because you get the bad ending if you kill the Metroids?
Well, we don't want to. No, there's no bad ending.
I want a pet Metroid. Oh, I bet Ridley would kill me and take it if I had one.
That would probably.
That's the main drawback. When you buy, like, Metroids, pet Metroids for dummies, and it's telling you how to, like, housebreak them and shit and stop them from sucking the life out of all sentient life forms, and non-sentient, actually.
Everything.
That's a common misconception with Metroid pet ownership, is you think they only attack sentient beings when they don't. But one of the chapters is called What to Do When Ridley Comes to Kill You.
It's one of the first chapters because it's gonna happen.
It is. What if they...
Speaking of Metroids, I think it's about that, yeah. Oh, speak of the devil, it's about that time.
Speak of the Metroid devil.
All we're doing is trying to get to the door. The door!
The doors.
It's ice, it's ice. I'm being shot by like 14 sentries, alright.
So can the enemies just not walk through doors?
They can't do it. There's just no way they can do it.
Hey, that's like Metroid. Except in Metroid 1 on the NES, if you were going through a door and the screen was transitioning, an enemy could actually go through it and hit you. You could die in a door. They had no idea how to make video games back then. The original Metroid's a fucking buggy mess.
I thought I was going to the edge. Where was it? I'm living on the edge.
I'm telling you, son. Rubicant's gonna kill your parents because you're edge.
Frozen Pike.
I like this music.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you go into Norfair Tunnel so I can point out that the music is from Lower Norfair, which is mandatory in TENFENITY.
Every time we play,
TENFENITY Metroid Prime. I can't believe we might actually finish this game, Garrett. I'm right giddy and lightheaded at the thought of it. An actual completed 10-phase series? Has it ever happened?
Well, yeah, what about Super Mario, man? We did that.
Yeah. Well, then as soon as we're done with this, it's time for Call to Pripyat. Did I tell you about the guy commenting on the Call to Pripyat videos?
No, you didn't.
He was like, this is amazing. I could watch your scrub friend play these all the time. And I had to reply with, but it is I who am the scrub who is playing.
Your scrub friend? Damn, I'm the scrub?
No. He thought the person who knew the game was the owner of the channel and the person playing was the scrub friend. And I was like, no, it is I. It was me all along. I'm the true scrub.
I can't find... I looked at the map and I saw it. I saw where I had to go. The Pandaren Edge, and now I've lost it. God damn it.
You're 100 miles away from that.
Okay, take a right.
You could ask, like, a resident, which I imagine one of them space pirate guys in a pair of coveralls and a straw hat, and he'd be like, the Pandaren Edge? Well, you can't get there from here. You turn around here and head back about 80 kilometers there and go past the red barn there. You're going to want to get on I-17. It's like, okay. Does this planet have a highway system? He's like, now...
Wiggle.
Can you turn into a sphere of some sort? It's like, yeah. He's like, well, good. And you can cut right across here and you can miss worse that traffic. He's like, can you jump infinitely through the void of space? She's like, I suppose I could if I put my mind to it. He's like, well, I'm glad to hear it.
Well, that makes everything a mighty bit easier.
Yeah, you're going to get there for supper time. You'll get there before Andy Griffith comes on. Like, Andy Griffith? Is it Andy Griffith's just airing on this planet? He's like, son, we's 876 light years from Earth. How long does it think it takes a goddamn radio signal to get across the ionosphere? Like, you're using big words like you want to sound smart, but you're not using them correctly.
I don't think you know what that word means.
That's what I do. That's the TENFENITY method, son.
Alright, it should be in this room.
If it sounds smart, if it sounds like a big enough word that the person listening doesn't want to look it up, then you win because they think you're smart.
Yeah. Alright. That means one more down right in this room. I don't believe it.
Where'd we win? Are you going to get to the final boss?
I hope. If that's the plan.
It's not real. I saw Samus's eyes right there, and she was me. We all have a little Samus inside of us.
I'm alright with that.
Your inner Samus, son. It's, the only problem is the Samus don't have a little you in her. That was a good one.
I didn't even mean to kill that motherfucking like fish thing, but
motherfucking fish thing. If you scanned it, that's what your visor would say. Be like, look at this blooping ass fish, motherfucker. I read a Junji Ito manga last night at a land that you were at, except you were playing video games. But I was sitting on a couch next to a pig reading the Junji Ito manga that was about fish growing legs and coming up on the land, and it was ridiculous, like all Junji Ito manga is.
That sounds actually kind of scary.
It was, well, the way he draws it, it's creepy as shit, but the story itself doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well...
But a guy does get chased through a house by a shark with legs. So, you know, that's goddamn horrifying.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Junji Ito's stories is the visuals are the creepiest shit you'll ever see. And it's kind of a spooky premise, but he has no fucking idea how to end a story. Like this one story, I'm going to describe it to you the best I can.
Alright.
Little boy goes down to the beach. It's in Japan, of course. And he sees in like a tidal pool in a cave a woman laying in a pool of blood, and she's like super cut up, like deep gashes like through her eyes and shit. And she looks up at him smiling, and she's like, oh, hey, little boy, come play with me. And he's like, what? Are you okay? Like, you look like you're in bad shape. She's like, no, I'll walk that off. Come down here, give me a kiss. She's like, don't tell no one I'm down here. And of course, the little boy's a fucking idiot. I guess he plays with her. And he keeps going to the beach every day, and she's like, oh, could you bring me some clothes to wear and food to eat? So he starts stealing like his mom's clothes and food out the fridge and bringing them to her. And eventually she's able to walk around, and they're playing at the beach, and they're playing tag, and she's chasing them and shit. And she's like, I'm going to be your mommy now, da-da-da-da-da. And like the more time goes on, the more she starts healing and looking like a normal person. Well, anyway, his parents, he becomes like a delinquent and all this shit, and his parents are like trying to figure out why. And then one day when he goes to the beach, that woman is there, but there's a man there making out with her. And she's like, oh, I don't need you anymore, you stupid brat. Like, I got this guy here. So the kid goes home and gets a pair of scissors and comes back and stabs the guy to death with scissors. And the woman's like, oh, you fucking piece of shit, and leaves him. And the kid goes batshit crazy. And his parents have him tied up in his room and, like, can't let him go. And they don't want to tell the police that he killed a guy because I guess they don't want their son to go to juvie or whatever.
Yeah.
Or whatever the Japanese equivalent is. They fucking throw you off a bridge.
They probably some kind of dishonor.
They stuff rice cakes in your ears and throw you into Mount Fuji. I assume Mount Fuji's volcano. Anyway, the lady shows up at their house, and they're like, this is the lady that drove our son crazy. And the dad walks out there and is like, she's super hot. And the dad leaves the family. And then the epilogue is literally just a picture of a prison wall, like with barbed wire on the top, and a text box that says, the child grew up to be a delinquent with several felonies by the time he was a teenager. When he turned 18, he was given death by lethal injection. And that's how the story ends. And I'm like, Junji Ito, what are you doing? Well, you run out of ideas so quick. Okay, what's happening in the Metroid again?
I'm trying to find out where the thing is. but I'm having some difficulties finding the artifact.
Oh, shoot walls.
Well, that's not gonna work.
I'm pretending to be a Simon Belmont NPC.
Here we go. What's this?
Westmost Cliff has the missiles. Hit your head on a duck.
Did it just tell me how to use a grapple beam like I've never fucking done it before?
Is the game... Well, the game doesn't know. The game forgot you. It's been so long that the cold, unfeeling ones and zeros of Metroid Prime don't remember it. It's probably down here in Davy Jones' Briny Deep.
That's what I was looking at.
Arg. Put on your visor that lets you see the truth.
Ye visor.
Use your, what you call it, Megatama or whatever from Phoenix Wright. What is that thing called?
The Magatama.
Yeah, you're leaving, Garrett. Go back.
Yeah, that's what I was just checking to make sure this was not like some kind of secret door or something. Secrets and lies. I got you.
Door.
I got your number.
Put on your thermal visor. That's the secret. I know it is. That's your gun, Garrett. This yeah. Look,
so many fish.
It's so pretty.
I was gonna say, there's not this many fish.
I wish I had a thermal visor. I'd go jump off that dock in my backyard, and I'd see the most jumping mullet and crabs. I'd be like, "This is terrible."
There's not much here. Wait, do crabs have body heat?
Well, I mean, they have more body heat than they don't.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Every time I touch a crab, they're always really cold. So.
That's the cold glare of hatred, because crabs are the most hate-fuck thing ever lived. You get a blue crab hung on you, son, you're ruined. You gotta wait for it to thunder.
Say, you have to wait till it
He
thunders.
won't let go till it thunders, son.
Yeah, that's the true fact.
That's the blue crab way.
So don't get grabbed by no blue crabs unless it's raining. Storming, rather.
There you go. If you learn anything from watching TENFENITY is don't fuck around blue crabs unless you know there's a thunderstorm coming, I guess. If you're in California, you're fucked. It never thunders over there.
Rolling thunder.
Do you have any kind of like hypothesis of where this? Just start shooting missiles. You've got 123 of them.
It's got to be something I can scan.
You can scan a missile.
You can scan a missile.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a missile. If your hand could turn into a missile launcher, I mean, would it affect your everyday life in any way?
It'd probably drastically, yes. I'd probably use intimidation a lot more than I do now.
Yeah, but you gotta think, you might get the law called on you if you've got a missile arm. I would use it.
You know what I have then, just for an occasion? A missile arm.
I'd use it practically. Like, I went outside and there was like frost on my windshield, so I couldn't see, and I didn't feel like spending 10 minutes running the defroster. Just fucking shoot the damn thing with a missile.
Yeah, I mean, the worst that's gonna happen is your car is gonna blow up.
Oh well, I have a missile arm. I'll steal it.
And I was gonna say, then all you gotta do is go to a dealership and be like, "I want that one," and they're like, "Okay."
The lady be like, "Madam, might I perchance obtain this automotive?" See, this is me using my big words again. And she's like, "What?" She's like, "No," and I'm like, "Might I direct your attention to my missile arm here? Thank you, Your Honor." I don't know why I'm a Southern lawyer now. I'm like, "Your Honor, I'd like to bring this to the court's attention," and then missile arm, and the judge is like, "Mistrial, acquit."
Alright.
As in, I'm a quit being a judge. This shit got crazy. How are we? We're not going to beat this game because we're not going to find this artifact. Do I have to go to Game Facts, Garrett? Don't make me do it.
I think it's something to do with ice. You know, which.
Well, you got a lot to work with. Just start shooting magma. You're not. See, the thing is, you're not shooting enough. There you go.
Well, I mean,
now it feels like we're doing something.
Well.
Maybe you have to boil the water with your magma beam. Yeah.
We did it. An artifact.
What does the description say? Read the lore.
I guess it's true. We could probably go and try and find a hint.
Don't bring up that picture of a Wii again. My immersion will be fucking ruined.
It's the very bottom.
Newborn.
No. Spirit. A tell cave stands.
See the unseen entrance at its top.
And find this okay, at its top, so it's obviously we need to ascend.
That's good. What, that ascend? No, we need to go up higher.
Yeah. Yeah, that too.
Thank you.
Or that, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Ah, the good times. At Metroid High. You think Samus was awkward as a teenager?
Considering she was raised by bird people.
Well, I mean, she could have been an awkward teenager around bird people.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure she was really out of place.
She'd have been walking out, like, dressed real skimpily, and her bird dad could have looked down from his newspaper and been like, "Crah!" She'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to the party, Dad. And he'd be like, rah! She's like, I dress how I want. And he's like, rah! She's like, I don't care if you see me in my room. I'll just bomb out through a tunnel in the floor. That looks awful lot like, no?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Shoot it with a missile. Missile, 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 missile.
I'm at the top, right?
Here, shoot that with a missile just for me. For your old friend, Ben. We've been through a lot together.
It didn't work.
Okay, I just wanted you to do it.
I'm gonna do this too. And we're here. Wait, hang on. Unseen. X-ray visor.
Oh.
Let's get over here and check it out.
I mean, that's kind of tunnely. Or you've already been in there, haven't you? Have you been?
Did you see that?
Garrett! I feel like that's probably been on the screen 20 times, and if someone watching this has played Metroid Prime, they're probably pissed, but still. Well, you need X-ray, the laser gun, hand, arm, cannon.
I wonder if you can just walk through it.
Do-do-do! I was so ready to be hyped. Well, what are you going to shoot it with? Missile blasts? No. Oh, well, you're shooting all kinds of ordnance, and it's like, no, it's got to be a bomb. Stupid. You don't know anything about Chozo architecture. Fucking noob.
Scrub. Quit playing.
Chozo's an extinct race. You've probably never heard of it.
All personnel must inspect their life support systems before reporting to the mines.
Alright.
And we have to just go to the Chozo ruins, grab the last one, and then head to the boss.
You gotta beat the game, Garrett. Don't die or anything in real life.
In real life.
If you die, I'm gonna set you in my lap like a puppet and tape that Wiimote and nunchuck to your hands and just shake you until the game is beat.
Garrett's still playing the game, guys. He's still here. Listen to him. Oh, gee, Ben. I don't know, Garrett. I don't know, Ben.
Yeah. Oh, gee, Garrett. I don't know. It's like, oh, Garrett. You really fucked us this time, Garrett. You really did a number this time. And you're like, gee, Willikers, Ben. I don't understand.
I don't know what went wrong. Alright, we need to find an elevator.
Just fast travel. Isn't this a modern video game?
No, this is made back on the GameCube.
Can we ride a horse?
No, we can turn it into a ball.
Samus would kill any fucking horse she tried to get one.
She probably weighs quite a bit.
She weighs more than a fucking Hummer.
But
she's a walking tank.
That's without the suit on. Because she's like 7 foot tall and also made completely of, comprised entirely of muscle.
I heard she has feathers for pubes.
That's
what V told me.
Well.
Why would V make something up? My God, the goddamn Hindenburg wasn't such a tragedy as what you put that poor thing through. The humanity!
He blew up.
Alright.
I want to get that.
Well, you got lava guns.
Yeah, it's something to do with that. We need to go up. I can't look all the way up. Samus is a fucking dog.
Can dogs not look up?
Well, it's this in Shaun of the Dead they have that joke, but they're like, yeah, dogs can look up.
Well, not corgis. They got little stubby necks.
Yeah, they can still look up.
Yeah, but they're like,
Marley's still. He doesn't.
Corgi.
I want that.
I want a corgi to play video games with.
They can't play video games, trust me.
Well, no, I said play video games with. If you tell me my channel wouldn't be popular if the corner of the screen wasn't a little video of a corgi that I was forcing to watch me play the video game.
Well, forcing is probably not a good idea.
Well, by forcing, I mean every time he tries to get up, I hand him a handful of Cheez-Its to eat. So by the time I get to the end of the game, he'd be morbidly obese.
Yeah.
But fat dogs are adorable. They're so chubby.
Well, might as well save your game. Save your game.
In case like a EMP goes off and destroys all technology in 30-mile radius.
Yeah, at least then your fucking Wii will.
Well, it's got flash memory, son. That ain't enough. You don't know nothing about no technology, Garrett.
I'd make the worst IT person. Come here! God damn it!
Oh God, Samus felt that in her knees.
God, why does he want to make my
that power signal only absorbs so much shock, Garrett? And don't think that Zero Suit's going to absorb any. The only shock that Zero Suit will absorb is Mario slapping her on the ass.
Alright, that was the save room, so we're going to the left.
This is your left, that's your left. This is your left, that's your left.
Well, what about the right? You can't leave the right.
This is your right, that's your right. This is your right. You're gonna die.
No, I've got. Look at my health, dude. I've got like 40 health bars.
I didn't even know what I was referencing till right then. That was a little tiny skit in an episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force when Meatwad is watching puppets on the TV. I can't believe I remember that. Why can't I don't remember useful things, but I remember that. God damn it. Wait, you didn't get the item you wanted so badly.
It's 5 missiles.
Yeah, keep going.
I've got 120. Do I really need 5 more missiles? Or and 1 more % on that little number by my...
Oh, God, what is your percentage going to be at the end? It's shameful out of 10.
So far, I'm up to like 60. 66, I think, is what it was.
I saw Samson's eyes again.
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, fucking technology. In my video game, I can't believe it.
Oh, yeah. This is such chill-tastic music. Are the second and third Prime games any good?
I like Metroid Prime 2, but I played all the way through 3 into the final boss. I don't even know what the final boss is because I quit and I never went back to it. Am I in the same fucking room?
Did something like offend you that you stopped playing?
No, I think something else caught my attention at the time. Some other video game.
I like to think like a piece of paper blew through the room through your window, and you were like, "Ooh!" and you just started chasing it around the house.
No, I think it was. I can't remember that far back. It was a long time.
Metroid Prime 3 would have been what, 2008?
I can't remember.
It was a Wii game, so
I can't remember that far back.
The Wii came out in what, 2006? I want to say 7. God, I don't know. Right, I didn't get a Wii till it was like 3 or 4 years old, so who fucking knows? That's back when they were rare, son. It's back when a Wii meant something. Now you go in the store and they run at you with arms full of Wii U's crying. Trying to give them to you. I walk in there and they're like fucking throwing them at me. They come bundled with every game the console has ever made, plus a note from Shigeru Miyamoto apologizing. And I'm like, I wouldn't wipe my ass with this Wii U. That's actually a lie. If I had a Wii U, I'd play Hyrule Warriors, but only as Midna.
Is she Imp Midna or is she?
Midna? Well, they put other Midna, aka worst Midna, in there, but you can play as Imp Midna riding a wolf.
That's pretty cool.
Or as we refer to her, best Midna. She's the North Korea of Midnas.
All right. I mean, I can see that.
You can? Because I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I mean, I get
somebody listening to this that's an artist. Draw me a North Korean Midna.
Well, I mean, North Korea is not so terrible, right?
Well, not if they had Midna.
Yeah.
I'd be like, man, all those human rights atrocities, but those fucking childbirthing hips, I can't take it.
Jesus.
You ever heard her voice when you unscramble it? It's in English. Did you know that?
I didn't. When
Midna talks to Twilight Princess, she's just like, blah, blah, blah. That's my Midna impression.
Yeah, it's very much like that.
It's actually a Japanese voice actress talking in English, or English, but like scrambled. And when you unscramble it, she's like, I'll take you there with my power. It's pretty cool. It's a little fun fact. Alright, is the final boss in this next room?
We gotta go up more.
You mean ascend?
We must ascend.
That's a word I recently learned. From a smart friend.
You learned you something.
Mm-hmm. That's book learning, son. I ought to get college fucking credit from this playthrough. Be like, I believe you need to check my transcripts, and they're like, this is a link to a YouTube playlist.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, I'll be right here. I don't remember how many parts it is. Is that an energy tank? You're gonna need it. That motherfucker's messing you up.
He was all over me, son. Now he's stuck behind glass.
Those things are in Super Metroid.
But they're dead now.
That's true. Of course, none of this is canon anymore. Other M is the only canon Metroid now. Why did they kill Metroid?
Why did they kill it? Why did they kill everything?
Nintendo fucking... I can't tell if they hate Metroid or Star Fox more. That's why we need the Metroid Star Fox crossover.
Didn't they say they were making a new Star Fox game?
Miyamoto was playing it once at a direct, and when he saw the camera was there, he just started screaming and throwing things at it.
He just took out a gun and shot it, and he's like,
it's going to be a Wii U game, so I won't ever get to play it unless I trip and fall over a Wii U.
Or you win the lottery, and then you can just buy one.
Somebody mail me a Wii U. P.O. Box Tenfei.
It's that easy.
Tenfei at tenfei.tenfei. That's my physical address. Garrett, did you know this music is from Lower Norfair in Super Metroid?
I like the gasp you did.
I got excited.